Hey everybody, Wiggle Man here. Um, I'm about to give you an update on the on on what happened that shocked Hollywood. As Hollywood lost two of its stars. There's a, a, a rock star and a star from one of America's most greatest sitcoms, and that rock star is Ozzy Osbourne, the front man from the band Black Sabbath. He 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 is one. He has graced the rock and music scene for so many decades. You know, you know, and and I also recall Ozzy Osbourne. You know, when that Ozzy Osbourne was part of WrestleMania 2 when he joined in with the great Captain Lou Albano, in leading the British Bulldogs team of the late Davy Boy Smith and the late Dynamite Kid to a win over the dream team of Brutus the Barber Beefcake before he became the Barber, and Greg the Hammer Valentine time met time managed by Johnny V. Yeah, yeah. I remember that match when the British Bulldogs Hogs captured the World Wrestling Federation WWE Tag Team titles but they didn't last as the champions until the Hart Foundation, consisting of Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the father of Natalia, yeah, dethroned them under controversial circumstances in favor of a crooked referee going by the name of Danny Davis. Well, anyway, wait, let's get back to this. Ozzy Osbourne made several appearances on WWE, and in one of his appearances alongside his wife Sharon Osbourne. And I remember when Sharon Osbourne had her talk show, but it didn't last because she suffered the same fate as comedian and singer Wayne Brady had when he had his talk show. You know, and both Sharon Osbourne and Wayne Brady the, had their talk shows went off the air, or like 20 years ago, I believe. Well, anyway, Ozzy Osbourne is the pride of rock music, you know. And I grew up. I sort of grew up with Ozzy Osbourne, with some Ozzy Osbourne. And at first, when I first heard of Ozzy Osbourne, I I heard of thought was on my mind was Jeffrey Osbourne, the the R&B singer who used to be the front end of the R&B group LTD. And I thought, were they brothers? I remember asking mom where was Jeffrey Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne were brothers, and she said maybe they are, but I was wrong. They're not. They're not related. Want to know why? Because Jeffrey Osbourne is black, and he's born in the United States. Ozzy Osbourne isn't born in the United States. He was born in England. And they probably are related somewhat, but can't you tell the difference? You know. Well, Ozzy Osbourne, born on the other hand is one of my favorite musicians, since and he will forever be in our hearts, and so will the star or from one of America's most popular sitcom of the 80s, The Cosby Show, starring Bill Cosby, Felicia Rashad, Keisha Knight Pulliam, Liam, 10% Bledsoe, and Raven Simone and others. You know, we're talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner, Jersey's own Malcolm Jamal Warner. He's from Jersey City, which is not too far from where AJ Lee is from. AJ Lee is from Union City, New Jersey, which is not that far from where Lib Morgan was residing, was growing up in Elmwood Park. Well, anyway, anyway, Malcolm Jamal Warner is one of the most gifted actors ever. He's also a stand-up comic at sorts, and he's also a musician. You know, I and I haven't listened to Malcolm Jamal Warner's music till like yesterday. I checked it out, but actually he was like, I believe, a poet at once. I haven't heard him sing. I didn't hear him sing though. But Malcolm Jamal Warner will also be missed. He will also be forever in our hearts. He, because he's one of the few celebrities, or the pride of my homeland of New Jersey. See, that ties him with Liv Morgan. You know, so May Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner rest in peace. They will forever be in our hearts. And condolences may go to the families and friends of Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Thank you very much. Rest in peace.